So good evening, Darren. Thank you for joining me tonight. So this will be a gentler flow, okay, tonight. So take it easy. So feel free to modify the practice if you need to. Um, but again, as I usually say in class, if you want to break a sweat this evening, go ahead. Okay, you can always up the ante of your practice. Okay. Having said that, let's come into an easy seated posture first. Try to bring your right leg in front of your left. Try to flush the palms out as well, so that your sit bones are pressed down evenly. Okay. Now choose to place your hands wherever they feel comfortable for you. Try to relax the shoulders, the elbows. As far as the spine is concerned, try to lengthen the spine so that you don't get to sink your hips unnecessarily. So there's a feeling of lightness in the upper body. The crown of the head reaches up to the ceiling. And if you haven't done so yet, begin to close your eyes and just cultivate a breath that is peaceful, that is warm, that is comforting for you. So by closing the eyes, you get to look inward. You don't let the things around you create distractions in your practice. You just want to focus on what is happening inside. By inside, I mean your breath, the state you find yourself in, your feelings at this point. So we want to use feelings as a way to gauge our practice, our flow tonight. Less thoughts, more feelings. Feelings because we want to make sure that what we're doing is right for us, is safe for us. Things that are needed by our bodies tonight. So if you find yourself feeling not so good as we go through the flow, make sure that you take the option to modify, you take the option to stop, to pause, and make a reset. So that is what we want to happen tonight and every night for that matter, every time you step on the mat. So take a deep breath in. Maybe open your mouth here. First, release. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Now bring your hands to your heart space, bowing down. Once again, setting an intention for your practice tonight. Whatever it is, honor that intention and let go of that intention. Open your eyes. Okay, release your hands by your sides. Let's begin. Breathing in. Bring your arms over your head. Now as you exhale, lower your elbows down, close to your shoulders, keep opening the palms. Inhale. Arms reach up once again. As you exhale, bring your elbows close to your shoulders or in line with your shoulders, like cactus arms. Inhale. Exhale. In. X. One more in. As you exhale, keep opening the chest, please. Bring everything back to the center. Elbows touch maybe. Try to round the spine. Open as you breathe in. Breathe out. Breathing in. Out. Inhale. Exhale. One more in. Exhale. Release both hands to the front and just walk your hands forward, please. Make some necessary adjustments there until you find that you are comfortable enough to stay in the shape. You're able to sustain the posture without hampering your breath work there. Let's breathe in again. Exhale, release. One more time, in, and then exhale. Inhale, chest lifts. Walk the hands back. Release the legs, please. Bring now the left in front of your right. Otherwise, just even it out, okay? So again, flush the palms out. Make sure everything is even there. Alright, arms reach forward, please. Then open your arms out to the sides, okay? Inhale. Exhale. Or rather, this is your inhale. Exhale, round the spine. In, opening the arms. Exhale. In. X. One more in. And then X. Now as you breathe in, arms lift. As you breathe out, side stretch. Inhale again. Exhale, side stretch. One more. In. Exhale. Keep pushing the hips down. You're stretching the right arm. Opening the shoulders there. Opening the chest. Maybe gazing up to the ceiling. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale. Left hand lands down. Breathing in. Breathing out. In. And out. One more. Move your left shoulder forward. Move your right shoulder back. C-shape that spine. Try to feel light. Inhale. Everything lifts. Exhale. Fold. Arms reach out to the sides. And just totally surrender your front body there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Inhale. Release everything back to the center, please. Release your legs as well. Now try to separate the feet a bit wider than your hips. Hands by your sides. Push the floor so that you have that lift. Inhale. As you exhale, just lower both knees down. Right side. Bring your gaze to the left. Inhale. Exhale. In. In, X. One more in. Exhale. You can bring your right foot on top of your left knee if that's accessible to you. And stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, then 1. Release the foot. Inhale. Exhale. Both knees lower down, left side, maybe. Foot on top of the knee, or maybe not, okay? Whatever works tonight. 5. Try not to let the back sink. Push the floor away, okay? 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Release everything back to the center. Reset. Okay, stretch your legs out to the sides, please. You don't have to go wide at this point. Just move your feet. Plantar flexion is when you point the toes forward. Dorsiflexion is when you bring your toes close to your shin bones, okay? Just move it forward and back, forward and back. So notice that my hands are still pressed down there so that I have support. Maybe your feet. Try to invert and evert your feet. You move them inside, you move them out to the sides. Maybe you can do circles with your ankle joints there. And other side. Good. Okay? Just bring your hands to the front, please. Inhale. Walk your hands forward. Exhale, elbows down. So we're not going for depth at this point. We're just trying to find a way to stretch. Gentler dynamic stretches as far as your legs are concerned, as far as your arms are concerned, as far as your back is concerned. Okay? So take it easy if you have to. And if you need to bend the knees here, because folding forward is not there yet, then bend the knees if you need to. Good. Release. Now bend your knees here. So as you bend your right knee down to the floor, bend as well the left knee so you're facing the right side of the room. Walk your hands forward, please. Inhale. As you exhale, elbows down. And again, in. X. In. And then X. Just hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, chest lifts. Come back to the center. Now we bring our knees up to the ceiling. We switch sides, bring both knees down to the left side. So we're doing 90-90 here, okay? Your foot is flexed. Your left leg is in line with your knee. Other leg does the same, okay? 90-degree angle as well. So you want to square your hips as much as you can. Square the upper body as well. And then you fold all the way to the front. Elbows down. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, fold. In. X. In. And then X. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to the center. Now let's try to move side to side. You can use your hands here just for support, just like what you did earlier. Or maybe you trust your balance enough without using your hands or your arms anymore. You're able to find that movement. So notice we're trying to mobilize the hips. Come back to the center, please. Bring your hands behind. Step your feet closer to your sit bones. Begin to lift the hips. Okay. Come back to your mats. Just try to sink your hips low. Come down to your Malasana or garland pose. Okay. Just move your hips forward and back. Up and down. So you look, you're pulsing here. Move the shoulders forward and back as well. Good. Now try to bring your palms together. Use your elbows as a way to splay your knees out to the sides, getting a deeper stretch in your groin. Now, as you bring your thumbs closer to your chest, it becomes deeper as well. Okay? Maybe shimmy the hips side to side. So the movements don't have to be too big. since we're starting off just yet. And come back to the center. Inhale there. Lengthen the spine. Exhale. Relax. In. X. In. And then X. Once again, in. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Relax. Shake, shake, shake the wrists. Open and close. Your hands there. Allow movements to happen around your fingers. Good. Release your palms down, please. Begin to lift your hips off the mat. Maybe adjust the feet at this point. Bend one knee, stretch the other leg, and do side-to-side movements. So if you've been sitting down for almost half of the day or most of the day, this is one way of bringing life back to your legs. Allowing some movements as well in your upper body, especially your back. And back to the center. Inhale, halfway lift. You can bring your hands to your shins here. As you breathe out, fold. Soften the knees if you need to. Inhale again. Exhale. In. And then exhale. Now at this point, you want to go wider. Bring your toes out to the sides. Bring your heels inside. Okay? Use your hands as an anchor so you don't lose the balance. Then try to sit there. Sink the hips low. Okay? So you're using your hands as a way to anchor yourselves as you move up and down. Fold. Sit. Fold. Inhale here. You can bring your palms down if that is happening. Okay? Exhale. Push the floor so you can fold. In. Push your chest forward. Exhale. In. And then exhale. Adjust the feet once again. Side to side. And back to the center. We slowly come up. Circle your arms out to the side and over your head. Release your hands behind, please. Interlace the fingers. Stretch your arms away. Maybe gaze up to the ceiling or your nose. Maybe move side to side. Giving some deeper stretches into your shoulders. And then release everything back to the center. Let's walk to the top of the mat. Right side. Press your feet together. Stand tall. Bring your hands to your heart space. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Breathing in. And out. Inhale, arms lift over your head. As you exhale, hinge from the hips. Bend the knees if you need to. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Now your front foot, that is your left. Step it to the back. Okay, so the foot closest to the screen. Step it back. Okay, left knee lowers down. Bring both hands on top of the right knee. You can bring your left hand to your hip. And just do some pauses there. Good. As you move your hips a bit lower there, arms reach forward and up. Exhale, Elbows come back to your cactus arms. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, cactus arms. One more time, inhale. Exhale, totally surrender there, opening the chest. Slowly release both hands down to the floor. Inhale. As you exhale, stretch front leg. Breathing in, breathing out. Maybe flex the foot. One more. Hold it here for 5, 4. Remember, chest moves forward. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to your lunge. Adjust the back foot, please. Bring your left foot outside the mat. Pick yourselves up there, okay? So you're still bending the front knee, but your left foot is placed in a different orientation there, okay? And again, pulses. Good. Come back to the center. Your upper body stays upright. Arms reach out to the sides. Okay, this is your modified warrior 2. Breathe. One more breath here. Lean forward. Place your right elbow on top of your right knee. Left arm up and over. Keep opening the chest. One more breath here. Come back to your warrior 2. And focus on the left. Lean to the left. Release your left hand down. You can come with your fingertips first. Stretch right leg. Adjust the foot so that the toes are in, the heels are out, okay? Now once you feel that you're ready to go deeper, maybe the left palm lands down onto the floor, okay? Now your right arm, up and over. Now what happens to the hips? You want to bring the hips a bit more forward. Gaze to your top hand. Otherwise, you just bring your gaze down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Gaze down. Release your right hand down to the floor. Bring your left foot back to your mat. So your left knee remains pressed down. Cushion the left knee if you need to. Lift the right leg up in line with the hip. So make sure that the foot is flexed. Okay, you're not pointing, you're flexing. Notice if your belly is pushing down, you want to neutralize the spine just a little bit. Engage the core. Find your balance here. Or you can just reach your left arm as well forward. And stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand lowers down. Release the right foot as well. And just move forward and back, forward and back. Then step back to your downward facing dog, please. Okay? So move the hips side to side. Your first down dog for tonight's practice. Pedal the feet as well. Shift your weight forward to your plank, the top of your push-up pose. Hold it there for 5, 4, push the floor, 3, 2, and then 1. Knees lower down. Bend your elbows close to your rib cage. Descend with control. Release your toes as well. Okay? As you breathe in, roll the shoulders up and back. Baby cobra. Exhale. Lower down. In. And then out. Inhale. Just a gentle lift here. As you breathe out, fold. Push your hips back to your heels. Come down to your child's pose. Soften the elbows, please. Palms facing up. Relax. Reset. Recalibrate your bodies there, especially your breath. Chest lifts. Let's go to a seated posture here first. Make sure that you are able to stay there. You're pressing your sit bones against your heels. You're stretching the tops of the feet there. But again, if this is too much, know that you can always put the toes under. Or if you're at home, you can use a pillow. Okay, cushion your hips there. Just bring your hands by your thighs. Maybe move the head side to side. Maybe roll the shoulders forward and back. It's always nice to reset the body. Even if you're in the middle of your flow, you just don't want to go through the flow for the sake of doing the movements. You always want to go back to your intention. Why are you moving in the first place? Okay? The shapes are just means to an end. So you might want to explore what that end is for you. Okay? Every time you step on the mat, so that the practice becomes much more meaningful. Okay? It doesn't just become a physical exercise. So just stay here for a little bit. Allow yourself to just recover for quite some time. Slowing down the pace, especially your breath. Whenever you're ready, release your hands to the front. Come back out to your downward facing dog. And from your down dog, knees bent. Look to the front and just slowly walk all the way to the top. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Fold as you breathe out. Bend the knees. Come up. Hands to your heart space. Hands down to the sides, okay? So round 2. Starting now on the left side. Bring your hands to your heart space once again. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold. Ardha Uttanasana as you breathe in. Uttanasana as you fold. Now right foot lunges back. So once again, the foot or the leg closer to the screen. And then release your right knee down. Both hands. Press your chest away and just do some small pulses first there. Okay, you can also bring your right hand to your hip. Okay, now settle in there. Sink the hips a bit lower. Arms reach forward and up. As you exhale, cactus your arms there. In, reach, exhale, bend. One more, in, exhale, open. Release both hands down. So you're framing the foot in between. Inhale to chest, lift the chest. Exhale, stretch, left leg. Adjust the foot if you have to. Inhale, come back to your lunge. Exhale, stretch. Now flex the foot. One more. Exhale. So remember to lead with your chest there. So you minimize the rounding in the spine. For 3, for 2, for 1. Now exit the posture. Okay? Then bring your right foot outside the mat. Once again, okay? Readjust the feet, readjust the back knee as well. And just like what you did earlier, small pulses there first. So you can feel a little bit of movement in your adductors there. Good. Come back to the center, your torso above the hips. Arms reach out to the sides, okay? Warrior 2. Strong arms, strong will. One more. Lean forward, left elbow, left knee. Right arm up and over. So the more you bring your left shoulder forward, the more you can bring your right shoulder to the back. So you have more space. And you feel much more open here. Modified Parshvakonasana, side angle. Come back to your warrior 2. Arms stretch out to the sides once again. Now lean to the back. Slowly release your right hand down. Begin to stretch your left leg. Internally rotate your thighs there so that your toes are in, your heels are out. And then you bring the left or the outer blade of the left foot press down to the floor. Okay? Right hand presses back down to the floor. Push your hips forward. Left arm up and over. Reach for the right wall. Remember, right shoulder forward, left shoulder to the back. Breathe. So you're forming one straight line from your bottom foot all the way to your fingers. One more breath there. Gaze down. Release left hand down. Bring your right foot inside. Reset your right knee so that it's under the hips. Now lift your left leg up. And again, in line with the hip. Now what happens to your back? It tends the arch. It tends to arch. Engage the core. Find a sweet spot between flexion and extension there. Okay? And if you want more, right arm reaches forward. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand lowers down. Left foot follows. And just move forward and back. Forward and back. Then downward facing dog, please. Your next in-breath, shift your weight forward to your plank. Hold your plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees lower down. Lean forward. Descend with control. Release your toes. Baby cobra. In. Out. Inhale. Use your toes maybe there. Exhale. Lessen your lower back. One more. Exhale. Push back to your child's. Soften the elbows there. So remember to feel the shapes. To feel the movements. To feel it in your body. You sit up once again. So remember your options here. Maybe head move side to side as well. One more time with the shoulders. And make sure to even them out. And we come back to stillness here first, okay? So pretty much our bodies are balanced already. We did everything on one side. We try to replicate everything on the left side as well. One more breath here, please. Open your eyes. Just release your hips down any way you can. Go face the screen. And open your legs out wide once again. So at this point, you want to dorsiflex and plantarflex the feet. So what I usually do is that I try to do alternate movements there. So there's a different sensation whenever you point the toes. Okay, you feel it more in your quads. But when you flex the foot, wherein you bring your toes, when you dorsiflex the foot, you bring your toes closer to your shin. You feel it more in your hamstring, okay? In the back of your quads. So every action entails a reaction there, okay? Now bend the knees once again. Bring both knees down to the right side. 90-90. Come back back up, left side. So notice I'm not using my hands anymore, but I try to round the spine so that I get to experience a bit of evenness there. Okay, I'm using my arms as a way to counterbalance the movements in my lower body. Okay, now stay here, right side. 90-90 once again. Inhale there. As you exhale, just fold over your legs. Now try this. Okay, keep pressing your left knee down. Begin to lift your foot, left foot, that is, off the mat. Exhale, release. Okay, you'll feel it deeper here in your hip. Exhale. In. Exhale. In. X. One more in. X. And just surrender yourself down here as you move your chest closer to your thighs. Okay. Inhale. Slowly exit the posture. Okay, use your arms again as a counterbalance. And then slowly bring both knees down to the other side. Okay, so you're facing the left side of your mat at this point. Breathing in. Now as you breathe out, fold. Now stay here first. Pay attention to your back foot. Inhale. So keep pressing the right knee down. You're just lifting the right foot off the mat. It doesn't have to be very high. So there's internal rotation happening there. Exhale. Heel lowers down. In. Exhale. Not just the heel rather, but the foot. Lift. Release. Lift. Release. One more. Lift. And release. And then focus on your fold here once again. Inhale. Slowly come out of the posture. Okay, lift your hands off the mat once again. And just stretch your legs outward. Okay, maybe at this point you feel much more open. You feel much readier. Okay, to go deeper into your fold, to go deeper into your straddle stretch. Just bring your hands to the front. Inhale there. As you exhale, just fold. So remember to just come to the edge of your stretch, however you define edge tonight, okay? Exhale. One more. Exhale. So resist the urge to collapse the feet. Your feet are still flexed. Okay, the toes pointing up to the sky, the legs are active. Okay. So sometimes you're able to bring your chest a bit lower. Sometimes you just stay wherever you are or wherever you find yourself in. And that's perfectly fine. Each day feels different anyway. So that is why I said you just have to feel it in your body. Try to feel it in your bones. No need to push if there's no reason behind pushing forward. Okay? You want to create a safe space for your practice so that you can continue doing it. It's a lifelong practice anyway. You can bring it with you wherever you go. Slowly come out of the posture. Take your time. Bring softness to your knees first. You can bring your hands under. Just face any side of your mat, right or left. And then just bring your backs down, your back to your mat. Gently massage the back. Then bring your knees together. Release both knees down to the floor. You can do cactus arms here. Otherwise, you can just stretch your arms like a T. Okay? Don't have enough space here. I'm just going to stretch my right arm. So as I bring my knees down to the right side, I try to bring my gaze to the left. So if you're doing the opposite, just try to balance it out. And hug your knees back to your chest. And drop your knees down, opposite side. And slowly release everything back to the center. One more time, knees to chest. Maybe curl up a little bit. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your legs down and out. Release your arms by your sides. Let's do cleansing breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth. In. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. So stay there as you prepare yourself, and the most important most of your practice tonight. Make the necessary adjustments so you feel comfortable there. You can put a towel over your eyes so you don't get blinded by your light. Just totally drop yourselves down there. Let your body sink into the mat. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. Once again, in. Exhale. One last. In. Exhale. So quiet everything down. Your mind, your heart, your breath, your bodies. slowly come back to the spaces around you. Gently bring life back to your body. You can start off with your toes, your feet, and allow it to slowly climb up your body with your fingers, with your hands, your shoulders, maybe your head. And whenever you're ready, just bring the legs together. Try to point the toes forward. Then reach your arms over your head, allowing yourselves to fully stretch the body. Okay? One long line there from your feet to your fingers and back. As you exhale, bring your knees back to your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Gently massage. Thanking yourself for giving yourself the chance to just move tonight, okay? Loving yourself in that way. And bring your knees down to the right side. Come down to your fetal pose. Rest your head against your bottom arm. Just take a deep breath there. And out. Using the opposite hand, slowly press yourself up. Come face the screen once again in a seated posture of your liking. Eyes closed. Bring your hands to your heart space. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Thank you for allowing me to take part in your practice once again. Thank you for allowing me to hold space for your flow this evening. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I wish you peace, peace, and peace. Namaste. Thank you very much, Darren, for always being here in the class. Thank you for always giving me the chance to take part in your journey. Okay? Hope to see you again. Same time, same place. Okay? Well, not the same place. Hopefully I'll be back there in your office. Okay?
Oh,
Bye-bye.
thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Ingat.